the sun or the weather, we lost our mind.
We sold the farm, we robbed a bank, and we're going on the most epic world cruise ever to set sail. It sounds kind of crazy. We're two retirees hooked on travel. Follow us on our journeys around the world. So we completely lost our minds. We know we did, but
Yes.
you know, it's too late. You can't go back now.
Yeah, it's water underneath the bridge. It's done. We're doing the craziest thing that you can imagine. We're not a cruise people. We usually avoid places where the cruise ship dumps big buses with people following the flag, places.
We've done 3 cruises over our travel lives. I don't know, we've just been more of an independent travelers.
The crazy thing we did,
We booked 17 cruises back to back, which ends up being Royal Caribbean's ultimate world cruise for
274 nights.
So we're doing a world cruise for 274 nights.
But, you know, like...
How do you pack for that?
we want to invite you to come with us, you know, for free. Virtually, of course. We're planning to do a lot of videos. You know?
Actually, there's not a whole lot of videos of people doing world cruises, so we were trying to get a feel for, well, what would it be like? Can I survive for 9 months on a cruise ship? You know, how do you get your hair done? How do you do your nails? Little things that you don't think about.
I'm more excited about the destinations. We're going to be visiting 60 different countries, and we're getting the 11 wonders of the world.
11?
I mean, like,
Yes.
how long is it going to take you to visit 60 different countries all around the world? You know, and like a lot of those places are kind of remote. Like, for example, Antarctica. Just to get there is a chore on its own, you know?
And not only that, like we'll show all of course, all of the destinations that we're going to go to, each port. Sometimes we'll be taking tours. A lot of times we'll be doing independent travel. But also, what is it like to be on a ship? What do you do every day? I mean,
For 9 months.
And there's certain times where we'll be at sea for 5 days in a row, you know, in the open ocean. And how do we settle in and make it feel like our home and get into a routine?
Anyway, it's going to be a vacation. I don't mind cruising. I like the food. I like to be served.
And I like the gym. They have a gym, a track.
I like the
and
buffet.
Of course, we'll be getting involved in some kind of a routine. Now, this one will be different because the clientele, the people on it, we have all like minds. We're doing all of it together. We'll probably make lifelong friends. And, you know, it's...
Who knows? Actually, like you can book any one of those 17 separate segments on your own. But the ultimate is the one that starts in Miami and ends in Miami. So, like, we're considering doing just part of it or this and that, you know, but you said, hey, what the hell? If we're going to do it, do it.
Yes, now there is an option where you could take just one of the 4 segments. And there is a lot of people that are taking 1 or, you know, 2 or 3 different segments, but there's a small group out of the entire cruise ship that are taking the entire full 4-segment world cruise. All of us have already gotten excited. There's a forum. There's Facebook, there's newsletters, and a year out, we're already kind of discussing things, and the whole group we're already thinking about the tours we're going to be taking. It's really quite organized, this far ahead.
And we're already making some plans. But if you have any suggestions on any of those destinations, feel free to comment below. Or if you are very familiar with the destination and want to give us some tips and insights, anyway, comment below.
Especially if you live there or know friends there and you have some more insider tips on places that were kind of off the beaten path that we could go see while we're at those ports, that would be handy too.
Actually, our hometown is one of the stops, you know. Like if you watch our channel, you may know that we live in Burgas, Bulgaria. We're US expats, but we moved after retirement. We moved to Bulgaria. So I think it's May 30th, 24.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be in Burgas, Bulgaria. So maybe we can organize for some friends to show them what our city is all about. Who knows? Anyway, so like watch the ports we're going to, and if you want to join us on this unbelievable, ultimate, one-of-a-kind, never-done-before journey, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're traveling. We love to travel. We go home in Burgos for a month or two at the most,
Now,
and we're heading to a new destination.
while we're on the ship, we're planning on doing like a daily vlog as well. So you can get an idea what we're doing each day on the ship, as well as the actual excursions that we plan to do. So what is it like to live on a cruise ship for 9 months and see the world? I mean, actually transverse the entire world. Now this is Royal Caribbean's first ultimate world cruise. Actually, it's the longest world cruise
I don't think
of
it's
any
ever
of the
been done.
cruise ships.
It's never been done.
No.
Like most of the world cruises, like from other cruise lines, they're about 3.5 months, you know. And this one, they call it the ultimate. And if you see how many countries, how many ports we're going to be going to, it's
Yeah.
wow.
Most of the world cruises, they go through the Panama Canal, so they don't actually go all the way down through Antarctica and through the Cape Horn and all the way completely around the entire world. So, yeah, this is the first time that any cruise company's done it, and Royal, they're putting us on a smaller ship, the Serenade of the Seas. It's going to be all revamped and refurbished before our trip, and all of us are excited about that. The captain's already introduced himself, and our cruise director. So they've already had some small get-togethers on different cruise ships, and we're going to have a big, huge party in Miami the night before. They're hosting a big party for all of the people that are going to be on it for the entire world cruise segment, and we'll show you what that's all about too. So it's from Miami to Miami.
We're two retirees that we love to travel. Anyway, in life, you have a certain time of play and certain time of work and hard. Some people play when they're young and work till they die. We work our asses off all our life, and now it's our time to play.
Yeah, there's so many places that we're looking forward to seeing. I mean, it's really quite exciting. And there are some ports that we're like, well, what do we do? You know, they're kind of in little places that, well, we might just get off and walk around. And there's other ones where they're going to fly us out and see the ultimate, like the Taj Mahal, and they're going to fly us out to see different places. So
it will be exciting.
yeah.
Yeah. So come along, subscribe, and watch our other journeys. The cruise starts December 10th from Miami, December 10th, 23. We're counting the days, but between now and then, like as you see right now, we're in Bali, Hawaii, spending the winter, and we're doing some videos in Bali right now. Like we have some videos that we did a cruise around the British Isle. We went to safari in Tanzania. So there's some other videos also for our home country, Bulgaria. So
Sicily, we did a whole segment on Sicily.
yes,
went on
yes,
entire
we spent 2 weeks in
island.
Sicily.
Bon voyage, as they say.
Thank you for watching, guys.